Dive into the world of wildlife photography with this comprehensive guide. Learn about essential camera settings every aspiring wildlife photographer should master. From understanding aperture and shutter speed to ISO settings and focusing techniques, we'll discuss key aspects that enhance the quality of your wildlife images. Aperture plays a crucial role in wildlife photography, determining the depth of field and amount of light entering the camera. Striking a balance with the aperture setting is key. Too wide of an aperture can result in a shallow depth of field, blurring parts of the subject. Conversely, using too narrow of an aperture can lead to diffraction and loss of sharpness in the image. Finding the sweet spot that allows for a sharp subject while maintaining a pleasing background blur is essential. A wider aperture can be beneficial when isolating the subject from the background, especially where there may be distractions. This helps create a more compelling and focused image. However, it's important to ensure the entire subject is in focus, especially with unpredictable wildlife. Experimenting with different aperture settings in various shooting conditions can help you determine the optimal aperture for capturing stunning wildlife images. Practice is key to mastering this aspect of photography. Selecting the appropriate shutter speed is critical in wildlife photography to either freeze the motion of fast-moving subjects or capture intentional motion blur. The choice depends on the specific subject and the desired outcome of the image. Fast-moving animals like birds in flight may require a faster shutter speed to freeze movement and ensure sharpness. Conversely, using a slower shutter speed can convey a sense of speed and dynamism, adding a dynamic element to the image. Experimenting with different shutter speeds allows for creative possibilities and unique captures. For subjects in motion, a faster shutter speed, such as 1/500 or higher, can effectively freeze the action and preserve details. Using a slower shutter speed, like 1/30th or below, can introduce intentional motion blur, emphasizing the sense of movement and energy in the scene. This can be particularly effective for certain wildlife shots. Understanding how to manage ISO settings effectively is crucial in achieving high-quality images without sacrificing detail. Adjusting the ISO setting on your camera controls the sensitivity of the image sensor to light, influencing overall exposure. Begin by selecting the lowest possible ISO setting to maintain maximum image quality, especially in well-lit conditions. Gradually increase the ISO setting as lighting conditions change, ensuring minimal noise or grain in the final image. To combat digital noise or graininess, consider utilizing in-camera noise reduction settings or post-processing techniques. Many modern cameras offer built-in noise reduction features that help minimize grain without compromising detail sharpness. Selecting the appropriate focusing technique can significantly impact the quality and sharpness of your wildlife photographs. Autofocus systems offer quick and accurate focusing, while manual focus provides greater precision and control over the focal point. Autofocus systems are beneficial for fast-moving or unpredictable wildlife, allowing quick focus lock and maintenance as the scene evolves. Modern autofocus technology includes predictive tracking and continuous focus modes for precise subject tracking. In situations where autofocus struggles, switching to manual focus can offer a more reliable solution for achieving sharp and detailed images. Understanding the strengths and limitations of each focusing method is essential. Mastering essential camera settings is a vital step for every aspiring wildlife photographer. The journey involves a lot of practice and experimentation. Remember, each situation may require different settings as wildlife photography is full of surprises. Keep experimenting with different combinations of aperture, shutter speed, ISO, and focusing techniques to figure out what works best for you and the wildlife you're capturing. Enjoy the process and continue honing your skills.